Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today the topic is unity. Now, unity has been unity everywhere. In Uganda, that's what has been sounding from every politician talking about it, every presidential candidate. Okay, for those who don't know me, my name is Kidega Michael. Yes, I'm one of the presidential aspirants who were independent, but unfortunately, we were not given opportunity to run this time. It's only political party were given opportunity. But that's not the big things why I'm here right now. Why am I here? I am here to talk about unity. Do we really have unity in Uganda, or it is just a nightmare topic that everyone always keep talking about it? Of course, every president who comes in power or every politician always talk about unity, the regional unity, the cultural unity, the country unity, but it's not happening. But I'm going to be diving through each of them one by one. But today I would love to talk about something called the musical unity. Of course, we know in Uganda we have artists that they perform. Get the point? And many artists make their music and their musics are nice. But do we see unity in our music industry in Uganda? Now, I don't know, but don't come hard on me, because for me, I am giving you what I am seeing happening and is going on. For example, me, I stay in Kampala, right? But I am actually, I come from northern Uganda, but I stay in Kampala. But to be honest, I will tell you, no any other local television like Bukede and others, okay, mention them, no any other radio within this country that they can play a music from northern Uganda. It is not there. Sometimes only UBC that try. Okay, maybe because it's a national television. Now, when you go to Mbarara, it's the same thing. When you go to other part of the region, the same thing. But something is not adding up. Maybe I need to ask myself a question. But the people who sing in Uganda, okay, they want their songs to be played in every part of the region, while for them, this side in the Uganda region, they don't want to play a song that comes from the other region. That doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense. And also, not only that, why can't some of these artists who call themselves, who are in this central part of Uganda, and they have made it off in life, of course, their music has gone globally, why can't they go back and uplift some of those artists in other regions? They can't do it. So you're asking yourself that is there unity in this country? If the musicians themselves, they can't unite, it is very hard. For example, that's why it's hard to some of these artists within in the central here to go and put a big shows in the other region, and they get the support the way they get support from here. Now, it's also very hard for the artists from northern Uganda, from eastern and other places to come and put a big shows in Kampala, a very big shows, the way we see others do it here, like in Serena, in other places, in Lugogo cricket and so on. It can't happen. The question is because we don't love ourselves. Let me give an example. Look at Ghanaians. Look at Nigerians. Nigerian is one of, I think we should learn from Nigeria. Nigerians, they love themselves. Doesn't matter either you come from Igbo land or you come from which land, as long as you are a Nigerian and you are a musician, they uplift yourself. Look at Kenya, look at Tanzania. Okay, they support their music and they support themselves. All those big artists support themselves. They support the upcoming artists. In Uganda, this is not happening. Recently, Eddie Kenzo made something. He said, okay, because he's the president of the Uganda Music Association, I think, which is within the Uganda region. Of course, some artists from other regions believe that they're not part of that association. But him being the president of Uganda Music Association, he was telling President Museveni that they're going to open studio in every part of the country to support the talent. But yes, how long have you been in power as the president of the Uganda Music Association? So far, what have you done? How many studios have you opened? How many programs or maybe activities you have carried out to bring all the artists within the regions together? Nothing. But you're just busy here talking of something else. So anyway, you're trying your best, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do to bridge the gap that is between the regions in terms of the music industry. So when we talk of unity, if the artists themselves, they can't put that into consideration, like coming together, then it is very hard for us to talk about the major unity over nations. You get the point? So politicians will keep moving, but that's why they use artists. You get the point? Now, for example, why is President Museveni moving with some of these artists from the central Uganda to go and perform in other regions? Don't you think that the artists in those regions, they can't perform? No, I'm just asking a question, guys. Don't just come hard on me, but I'm just asking a question. So there are artists in other regions who could even perform. Why are you moving with these other ones? Okay, when from this side they don't do it. So this is also goes back to the government. The government needs to put a very strict restriction. One, the government also needs to play their part, promote the music industry, promote the movies industry. That can unite us. That is why Nigeria, even if you hear currently there are issues in Nigeria about Muslim killing Christian and so on, but that is not a bigger issue in Nigeria, it's a minor issue. But in terms of unity and love, Nigerians, they are so united, they love each other. You get the point? Now that is one thing we need to learn from Nigerians. No matter the circumstance, they still love themselves. So we need to get that done, ladies and gentlemen. If we can do that, then I don't think we are going to talk about unity and then this unity will come to existence. Politicians, they will lie, they will talk. I'm one of them, I'm a politician, but I'm a Christian politician because I believe in the value of Christianity. You get the point? But there are those who are Christian, but they are already been poisonous politicians. They're already there. We have them there. They've been in the government, they've been existent for so long, but we don't see much anything fruits coming out of them. But for the issues of unity, guys, we need to go further than that. Anyway, I just wanted to give a brief descriptions of how we can get unity within the music industry, but when it's not working, and some of these people needs to go further. So I urge Eddie Kenzo and with your Vice President, I don't know, either it's Shiba or Cindy, I don't know who, because I don't follow these kind of things, by the way. So they have a lot of work to do. If you can't unite the other region people to come together, then I think there's a problem. Anyway, in a short period of time, I will be discussing more of this so that we can be in one accord, understanding what can really unite us. One of them is music, movie industry, and also trying to exchange cultural dance. Some of the universities they're trying, but us here, we are not trying harder. Anyway, that is to me to you to understand about the unity within the music industry. Anyway, more videos are coming. I hope you don't forget to subscribe and share. Please dial and be part of this great movement. Uganda Democratic Union is a place where we will discuss about democracy. And some of these topics are all about how can we build a democracy that belongs for Uganda and for Africans and purely runs by us, not by copy and paste. Thank you guys so much. See you guys next time in the next video. God bless.